All right, so why did we use wood? Because it's traditional. It's the method that was always used over the years. We have found that with the limestone itself, when you cook it with wood, it still has a measure of life. When I say life, I should say activity left in the lime. Because we did the traditional method, we didn't have any chemicals on site. Everything was natural. When we came to have waste, so-called waste, and I'll use that loosely, the waste that we had, that went back into road base for market gardeners in their driveways, or it was used, some of the waste in the ash, and that was used in gardens. We didn't have waste. So after 50 odd years or 70 years of working there as a family business, we didn't even send out a truckload of actual rubbish from the kiln itself. It takes to change the chemical composition of a limestone rock. It neutralises itself as it oxygenates and becomes carbon neutral. It doesn't affect the environment at all. And then just working with the limestone, you just learnt the types of rocks. You learned how to break the rocks. You just learned everything about them. Learning the process of stacking the kiln. Normal time that we would start would be 4 a.m. on, say, a Monday morning, and that kiln would then be fired on the hour, every hour, until between 1800 and sometimes into the next morning, but 1800 to 2300 the next night. I loved on the first night, you've had a hard day firing, but I loved on the first night when the flames first came through the top of the kiln, through the stone at the top. And that normally happened on the first day around about 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, well, 1800 to 1900 on the Monday evening. And that was always just a nice moment because you knew that the fire was actually getting through and you could start to get a bit of a feel about how that burn was going to go. Obviously comes probably from the resins of the wood as it was burning too, and that fattiness just gave it that creaminess. The creaminess and the fattiness of the wood-fired lime would be completely, you'd notice it completely different. It's a beautiful feel. The satisfaction you had at the end of a day, and you walked away from there and you'd had a hard day's work, but it was an honest day's work.